Hey, what is going on, people? What is going on, man? This is your boy, the 6 man, K Styles. As you already know, this is Thursday night, which means you're going to get a piece of the 6 man convo. How y'all like my shirt? Adulting, 1 stars. Would not recommend. So, how are we doing this evening? I don't know why Facebook is tripping because for some reason it won't allow me to be great on Facebook. That's why I don't fuck with it. Man, let's see what we got here, man. I don't see no. I can't give nobody no real roll calls over here because we ain't got nobody in here. We're gonna have to give this a few minutes before we go ahead and start. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give you a song while we're waiting on it. TransDF Express. TransDF Express. Grab your tickets. Come get with it. TransDF Express. TransDF Express. Oh man. Come on now. We gotta get a few of y'all in here, man. We got a good one. We actually got a good one coming in tonight. So let me get my high quality H2O. But well, since we got a little limited audience right now, I guess the real roll call is gonna be very, very short today. As we see right now, we got JC Magic in here, we got Jamal D, we got Marquise Shashir, and it look like that's all we got here in the chat, man. Come on now, I need about a couple more y'all in this chat. Say what's up. Say how your day's been so far. Don't make me get on my knees in bed like, please don't go. Oh man, we got Anthony Edmond Jr. All right, let's see if we can get one more in here. If not, we just gonna go ahead and start the show. Don't mind that. If y'all heard that, don't mind that. My thing tripping. Ultra Shadow 97. Oh yeah, man. What's going on, man? Hey, Ultra Shadow. Hey, I just got the PlayStation Now, boy. I've been playing Sonic Adventure for the last day and a half. So yeah, I'm on the damn thing today. All right. So since we got enough people in here, let's go ahead and get started with the first topic of the night, which will be, can the Falcons finally win a game at the Benz? Jamal D, yeah, I'm gonna be doing some mocks, but those gonna be at the end of the season. They're not going to be during the season. But can we finally get a win at home? All right. Let's see. Let me give y'all a little reminder of what the hell happened last year when we was in this same scenario. Do y'all see the scenario? If y'all don't know what that is, let me give you a better look at it. This is exactly how we lost to the Lions last year. If y'all don't know what that is, Todd Gurley scored a touchdown and our defense gave up a touchdown. If we go back at the time, when they did the kickoff, it was like 57 seconds with no timeouts against the Lions. Yeah. We cannot have an episode like that again. Definitely as we already know, the Falcons are kind of like a 5-point favorite in this game, which I find damn surprising. Because I thought if they would have beat the Lions, I thought they would have had the Lions as the favorite in this damn game. But main thing that we have to take care of, all serious aside, main thing the Falcons have to do to take care of this is finally win at home, especially this game, is we have to take care of these red zone opportunities. I mean, as you saw last week, you had 1 touchdown and 5 red zone trips. We cannot have a repeat of that. What's going on, ATL Leo? Bridget Kelly, V, appreciate y'all joining in. Appreciate y'all joining in. I know it's a little bit later than usual. Just experimenting with the time here. But main thing we have to do is we have to take care of these red zone opportunities. We not, like I said, for one thing, we can't be kicking field goals. Second of all, we can't be not scoring, period. Let's be honest with that. Now, as we look at this Lions team, this is a decimated Lions team. It's possibly no Jared Goff. They have a lot of defensive players that are out for the rest of the season. They just lost TJ Hawkinson. They tied in for the rest of the year. So, like I said, this is just an opportunity for the Falcons to take advantage of that. I know we kind of got a couple injuries here and there, but hey, man, but we must never take these guys for granted. I don't give a damn how bad this quote unquote team is. You never take this team for granted, because for what it looking like, if Jared Goff doesn't play, it looks like they're going to start Tim Boyle. I'm not going to talk shit about no dude named Tim Boyle, because we don't know what the hell to expect. And another interesting thing too is another thing we must take care of, man. Like I said, if I know we harp about the fan base and trying to get the home field advantage. At this point of the season, don't even worry about it. If the fans ain't gonna back you up, fuck it. Concentrate on the field. You gotta generate your own momentum. And we definitely cannot make mistakes here. Because this is the type of team that if you take them for lightly, there's a lot of mistakes and penalties that will come. That's what I said. You have to be on top of your game here. Falcons are not exactly out of the playoff picture, but they have no control of it. They have to win the rest of these games, and they need teams to lose. I just saying, because like I said, if you would have beat the 49ers, you would have been in control of your own destiny. That's what made that game so important. That's what made that game a do or die situation. But my bad, y'all. My bad. Okay. I don't know why my computer tripping on me today, but we good. We good. See, yeah, Yusuke said congrats to Kyle Pitts on making it to the Pro Bowl. Oh, yeah, man. Falcons got 2 Pro Bowls. Kyle Pitts right now and Josh Harris. Oh, like Josh Harris. We got a long snapper that went to the Pro. I'm like, okay. We're gonna talk about that later. We gonna say that for later. But definitely the next topic we're gonna kind of get into today is going to be, I just gave y'all a little synopsis on the Falcon thing. We pretty much have the same team. Marlon Davidson got put on the reserve COVID list. So unfortunately, y'all might see Route 96 out there this week, and we already know how that goes. That kind of demoralizes everybody that watches this team. But limit his snaps. I'd rather them play John Cominsky more so than Tyler Davidson right now. But we're gonna get to this next one right here. My player to watch for this game. Who am I keeping my eye on? So let me ask everybody, who is y'all's player that y'all gonna be paying attention to this game? Your Falcons player that you're gonna pay attention to. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I see a few names. Let's see if anybody can guess the name that I'm gonna guess. We're gonna play a game here. We're gonna play a game and see who can guess which player I'm thinking of. Who I'm gonna be watching. Hold on. We're gonna give y'all about 30 seconds to tune in your answers. Be like, boop, 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 boop. Boom, boom. All right, let's see what people said here. We got ATL Leo said Kyle Pitts. Bridget Kelly came with Deion Jones. We got Ayers 01, Michael Walker. We got Marvin Johnson with CP. Lowski said Debo. Oh man, y'all were close, but no cigar. Y'all might find this surprising when I said here's my player to watch who I'm gonna be paying close attention to. I'm going to put his picture up here. Yeah, this man right here. Mr. Mini Hammer himself, Grady Jarrett. Now, I'm not saying that he's done bad, but I think with this type of game right here, he's definitely going to need to make a name. He's going to have to put his stamp on this game. Like I said, Grady Jarrett doesn't have a lot of sacks, and we know he's been double teamed, and they are and the offensive lines are basically shifting protection to prevent him from going off. But the thing about it is we haven't had that Grady Jarrett game yet where it's like, okay, now I see why he's the number 2 right defensive tackle in the league. We haven't seen that game yet. Like I said, you've seen him get in the backfield, you've seen him stop runs, but the thing is, I'm not gonna say the sack numbers. Like I said, sack numbers come important, but it's more so with him, it's finishing play, it's finishing those plays that he can make in the backfield. And this is the game. This is really the standpoint time right now where Grady is going to have to he's gonna have to announce his dominance for the rest of the game, for the rest of the season. He's gonna have to announce his dominance one way or another. It's like you said, it's crazy that he's only got 1 sack on the whole season. Hey man, I just need Grady to kind of step it up just a little bit more. Like I said, I know he gets the double teams. I know he gets the attention. He's gonna have to make a major impact. Like I said, I could throw Mike. I could have said Mike Pennell. I could have said Anthony Rush. But as a guy that's a leader, as a leader on this defense, as one of the leaders of this defense, and a couple of y'all said Debo here, and that's a definitely good point right here because now I'm looking at the leaders on both. Like I said, the leaders of the whole team. Like I said, this is a point in the season right now where the Falcons need to maintain a possible spot in the playoffs, this is where the leaders have to step up at. And as Grady, as being one of the leaders of the defense, he's going to have to stand out. I know Dante Fowler ain't doing shit. As you heard Mike said on the Heavy Hitter show, he needs them to have a Bobby Boucher game. I ain't expecting a Bobby Boucher game. Like you said, Ogundeji, he's questionable, so we don't know what his status is far as is he going to be a game time decision or not. So even though the outsides are looking very shaky right now, Grady's gonna have to be that dude. Discount Aaron Donald. Ain't nobody Aaron damn Donald, bro. That's Aaron Donald's a whole monster in himself, so I can't say discount Aaron Donald nothing. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and I want to know in the chat. I want to know if y'all agree on the assessment that Grady's going to have to stand out. You can put 1. If you disagree, put 2. But while y'all are doing that, I want y'all to go ahead and start asking some questions here. We're going to go ahead and get into the flyover Q&A. This kind of give us a break. This is y'all's part of the show. Go ahead, y'all can ask some questions. Let's get some questions in. And while we getting some questions in, wait a minute. I think I see something back there. Is that a bird? Is that a plane? It's somebody's back there. Hey, normal person, bring your ass to the front. Oh, wait a minute. As y'all already see, it's your boy, Mad Mike Sports, the mad scientist himself. Said he wanted to go ahead and come in for the flyover Q&A. Let me see. I wonder if I still got that thing in here. Okay, I ain't got that one in here, so that's why I said definitely questions. Let me see if we got a question in here. Yeah, there ain't really too many questions right now. You're killing me. So, Mike, how do you feel about the okay, so before we get into that, who is your player that you're gonna be watching in this game? Because I know I said Grady Jarrett. What's your take on that, or you got somebody else in mind?
People thought I was crazy when I said Chris Lindstrom on the Heavy Hitters. That he was the. I was like, what you mean, Chris Lindstrom? And now we see why. He's one of the only. I think he's 1 or 2 guards in the league that hasn't given up a sack on the year. All right. He's special. I've been saying it all along. We at this point it's not a matter of are they good enough. It's all about can these guys finally gain the chemistry together. The offensive line is all about chemistry. The defensive line is all about chemistry. Everybody got to understand what everybody does. So I said Chris Lindstrom this, and I'm gonna stick to it. Chris Lindstrom in this game, he got to continue to set a tone for this offensive line, and we really got to start, using these guys' strength. And I think this is the perfect game to start kind of using their strength. Their quarterback is going, whoever it is, I don't even know, Tim Royal,
Tim
Royal
Royal
Boat down the street. Like, who the hell is
Barely,
I don't even know who that dude is. But, yeah, they're going to have a lot of opportunities to dominate this game. In particular, offensive line is going to have a lot of opportunities to run the ball in this, because I don't think he'll be able to kind of dominate this game as a quarterback. So the offense is going to have a lot of opportunities. So yours earlier, I believe it was red zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yours was a red zone. I think this is the opportunity. This is the perfect game where you're going to see the Falcons' offensive line come together. I think this is the perfect game for them to come together, and because they're going to have so many opportunities. You're going to see the potential of what they can be, or they're going to flop. It is this just simple as that. It ain't no middle ground in this game. You either going to be it or you're not going to be it. Because if you do have that potential to be a great offensive line or a great team, these are the teams that you got to dominate and show why we drafted you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Let's see. We got a couple questions here. Agent, okay, we're going to get a couple of these. These probably going to be like some quick hitters right here. These are the key points to win Sunday. Score in the damn red zone. That's about the best you can do right
Mm-hmm.
Score in the red zone. Cause you score in the red zone, you're beating San Francisco. You didn't score touchdowns in the red zone, you lost the game.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead. What you got?
All these damn San Francisco 49ers fans, like y'all up here on all channel talking all that madness. Y'all little punk asses didn't come on the damn show when we asked you to come on. So don't come on here damn typing and tipping and typing in like you got them, like you damn Suge Knight or something. Take y'all asses back to San Francisco with that sugary sweet crap.
Where it said, if you want a real team, if you want a California team.
Yeah. Typing their asses off. We asked y'all to come on the show, wait the whole 2 hours and the after show, and on top of that, heavy hitters. But y'all still typing your asses off and I'm coming. So don't type. Bring your asses on the show. Y'all had all the opportunity to talk, and now y'all know I don't want to talk.
But doesn't that sound? No, but who does that sound like though? Who? Sounds like some sugar babies. Sound like the sugar babies of the Atlanta Falcons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sound like them.
But they were typing hard, boy. They were typing some long paragraphs. Oh yeah, if you would have scored that touchdown, it would have been 30. Bro,
talking about them sugar baby Falcon fans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh man.
You know.
Oh shit. Okay. We're gonna get a couple more here. Bridget Kills, she said, how good or bad is the Lions defense? What's their ranking? Right around the same as us.
Not very good.
Right. That's why I said Falcons gonna have to they're going to have to take advantage. And this is why I said all three phases of the game must be as one in this game. Because if they don't, do you want another situation like this? At Falcon fan, hold on, wait a minute. Let me put the better one up. Do you want another situation like that?
Nah,
do you see that?
No, sir, we don't.
Bruh, that play was so bad, but they was pushing him in the end zone. He tried to stop. They pushed his ass like, hey, oh yeah, get your ass in there.
Only the Falcons. Only the Falcons.
Oh man, bro. I understand Todd Gurley was trying to get his incentives, but goddamn, boy, that shit was hilariously sad and depressing and funny at the same time.
I just got a whole. When I see that, I don't want to say what I see when I see it, but yeah, you kind of go, just go from there. Just go for this picture, and then that last comment by Lowski. All right,
face down.
Yes. All right, now you get it. You get it. We gotta keep it PG, bro.
Exactly.
We end up getting exactly that.
We just gonna say Uncle Luke.
Uncle Luke. They get it.
Man, they got. We ain't gonna go too far there, man. We trying to keep this for the kids. We do all that. We do all that crazy on a Friday. But yeah, their defense is not really. But the thing about it is, Arizona took them for granted last week.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we talking about. You cannot take the Lions for granted. Like I said, you look like the odds-on favorites here any given Sunday. So you must take advantage of your opportunities. Get the turnovers. And speaking of turnovers, there's one more question. Mike, I want you to hit this one up right here. Marquis said, why does Charles Harris have 7.5 sacks and couldn't do that for us? Because I know.
That's easy.
That's the easiest thing in the world. Hold on. I got your answer right here, but I'm going to let Mike elaborate on it.
That's exactly what I was doing. That's exactly what I was going to say. You already know. That's easy right there.
Dan Quinn.
It happens all the time. We have so much talent on this team, and we end up don't even using it. Like that's the thing. Playing favorites. That man plays favorites. That's the thing. He had all that potential. Go to a whole nother team. You traded for him. That's the crazy part. You traded for him, and you still didn't use him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he go to another team. He got 7.5 sacks. Yeah, that's the answer right there. Dairy Queen, Gilbert. Okay, he's the answer. We got all the talent. Same with what we did with Isaiah Oliver.
Right.
Isaiah Oliver in the wrong position, not using it in the proper way. The same thing with Desmond two front before his injury. Before the injury started to pile up on him. Like we were using him wrong. He's a more physical corner than anything. He don't have great hands, but you had him playing a cover three. You can't put a corner that's better being physical in a cover three. Does that make any sense to you?
You take away his strength.
So we had so many players just doing the wrong thing. The only two people that was really shining in his defense, well, I'll say three, if the dude could stay healthy, but he could never stay healthy, was Keanu Neal, Deion Jones, and Grady Jarrett. I mean, you didn't even do right by Vic Beasley. Vic out here playing, a defensive end like he's really a defensive end. He's a specialist. He's a pass rush specialist. You put him in position where he can be a pass rusher.
Right. I just shake my head on that, man. Because like I said, it wasn't even the fact that they wasn't using him. Let me go ahead and put that question back up. It wasn't even the fact that they weren't using him properly. They just wasn't using him at all.
They wasn't using him at all. He was just inactive for a lot of games.
Like
he wasn't even playing.
The 5 games that I remember him playing, he had like 3.5 sacks. What?
Mm-hmm.
What is he? But you gonna keep Tyler Davison in this bitch?
Yeah.
Alan Bailey? I ain't even gonna say Alan Bailey's name because I know he wanted to smack the hell out of damn Tat McKinley after that same Lions game.
That
same Lions game. Alan Bailey looked like he was about to smack the shit out of Tat McKinley. Let me tell you right now, the play that we saw, I'm telling you, man. I throw my body on the line to try to help you, and you throw me out the try like that.
Ooh, he got that man.
I'm
got
snatching your helmet off on the side. But yeah, man, like I said, Charles Harris wasn't even used. It wasn't even that he was used properly because, like I said, he played like 5 games for us, and he had like 3.5. He was the leading sack leader for this team like half the season. And he only played like 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
That was the problem.
Even Bleedy Ray, Bleedy was getting the interception, but they wouldn't give him the playing time.
Exactly.
Only time he got anytime he got playing time was when somebody got hurt. So
Right.
it wasn't even that. Like I said, Bleedy, is he a star? Absolutely not. But if the man keep getting interceptions, why not put him on the field? Give him more opportunities.
Exactly. But this is what. But like I said, this is what we talking about. Going from a coach that played favorites to a coach that's not playing favorites. That's one point of the culture change that we do have. You're seeing guys being out there getting opportunities. That's why I said that's why you see a guy like a Ogundeji out there getting opportunities. That's why you see Walters out there. That's why you see Brandon Copeland getting chances out there. That's why you see a Darren Hall getting chances out there at that slot corner, and he's looking like damn Brian Poole out there right now. But a better cover guy than Brian Poole was. But that's what I'm saying. That's all it comes down to, man. It's just that we had the guys, but he didn't play. I mean, like I said, Bleedy Ray Wilson was one of my favorite players on that defense last year because when he came in the game, he made plays. He got burnt on a few of them. But he'd have closed out about 2-3 games just by himself.
Yeah, by himself. Yeah.
So
he's making plays.
Exactly. But yeah, like I said, y'all blame Gilbert for that. Just like we blame Gilbert for the Super Bowl. We don't even blame Kyle Shanahan no more. That's the crazy thing. We don't even blame Kyle Shanahan no more. That's all Dan Quinn's stupid ass.
Right.
Let's see. We're gonna get one more question. You know what? Nah. Let's go ahead and get to this second topic. We're gonna get to this topic here. As y'all know,
ooh, Lord Jesus.
AJ Terrell snubbed in Pro Bowl voting. And what I mean by snubbed was he is the 4th reserved corner for the NFC in voting. But he's having one of the best seasons out of any corner in this league. As far as not giving up much. Mad Mike Sports. My homie Mad Mike. What you think? Do you feel like this is a disrespect to him as far as where the fan votes come? Do you think the national football fans kind of disrespected him because he doesn't have the such and such interception numbers as a Trevon Diggs? You think that's where it came down to?
I'm gonna say this, but this is going to rub people the wrong way. The reason why he didn't get the respect is because Falcons fans first and foremost. This is a fan vote. He didn't get it's well over 10. I forget the population, but I know it's well over 8 million people in Atlanta. Let's think about that for a second. There's 8 million people who are Falcons fans, and that's just African American people. Well over that number, well over 7 million, just in that alone. So if you're trying to tell me that as Atlanta fans that you guys couldn't even vote for AJ Terrell, whose fault is that he's not in the Pro Bowl? You. That's whose fault it is. It's the fans' fault. It's y'all fault. It's the fan votes. Because the NFL players, you saw what your boy Chad Johnson put out. They recognize his talent.
Damn, I knew I should have put something on here.
Yes. Yeah. Chad Johnson said it. Everybody recognized how good he is. Matt Ryan said it in training camp that this guy understands route concepts and he's going to be one hell of a corner. Matt Ryan said that in training camp about AJ. All this nothing is nothing new to them. So the reason why he's not getting respect is because Falcons fans, it's your fault. If our players don't get the shine, it's because y'all motherfuckers ain't complaining about it to ESPN, to CBS, to Fox. It's because of you. Y'all too busy up here bitching and complaining about Matt Ryan and Julio and where Calvin really at. Y'all not even paying attention to great corners, and he is a great corner. He's not elite yet, but he's a great corner. He needs to be getting that respect. He needs to be getting talked about. But we too busy fighting over Matt Ryan and who's going to be the next quarterback. Oh, we need to look. Y'all too busy looking at Alabama, talking about them. What the kid named the quarterback? Bryce Young. Y'all too busy worried about Bryce Young. Y'all ain't giving AJ no love. So it's y'all fault. It's your fault that our players ain't getting the proper shine. Because guess what? Green Bay gonna make sure their players get a lot of love. They gonna vote for their players. We know the Cowboys and their fans. Guess what? They gonna make sure that they get their players in the Pro Bowl and get voted and get recognized. So guess what? If our players ain't getting the recognition, it's our fault. The fans. Because trust me, your boy man Mike, he voted for AJ.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But it's a fan vote. Most of those votes, y'all up here, most of y'all, I'm just gonna keep it 100. I've seen your profiles. I've seen a lot of retweets, being Falcons fans retweeting your boy Diggs because Diggs got 10 interceptions. I saw it myself. I see it. I'm in these groups. My group is 20K. Our group down there, 20K. Atlanta Falcons Nation, I've seen it myself. So it's y'all fault. Y'all can hate me all you want to, but it's the truth. Y'all up here worshiping other players instead of recognizing the great players that we do, the good players that we do have. Our fourth alternate, come on, bro. The only player that you can say in this league that is heads above him is Ramsey. That's it. He just don't have the interception number. So it's y'all fault. So
just see.
Y'all fault.
Let's see. So here's my question. I think you kind of alluded to this. Is like I said, I know you're talking about Falcons fans, but I'm just talking about just football fans in general.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that like I said, we're not gonna use AJ Terrell in a shutdown corner thing yet. We're not gonna use that yet because he's got about if he stays like this for the next couple years, you can pull that. But do you think that the fact that people don't really try him like that is kind of why fans don't really see him like that? Because they look, because and that's what I said. And why do you think fans complain about there's no shutdown corners when they don't have respect for guys that don't get thrown to?
Yeah, I think that's kind of fans, the average fan, and I'm not talking about fan that actually like they study the game, because there's a lot of people that actually know the game. I'm not gonna say they don't know the game, but a lot of people that are just, the typical fan. They're not really a football. They love to watch. They love their team. They love certain players, but they don't actually study the game. Those people are driven by numbers. So this is why Grady Jarrett don't get any respect as one of the best defenders in the league, because he don't get a lot of sacks. But when you look at his numbers compared to other defensive tackles, Grady is always near the top. When we talk about total pressures and tackles for losses, it's him, Fletcher Cox, and Aaron Donald. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Maybe Chris Jones, you can throw him in there, but he's more of a defensive end, than a defensive tackle. But like it's those four, and that's it. So if you ain't getting big numbers, you ain't getting interceptions, 10 interceptions. This man almost gave up 1,000 yards in Diggs. All right, he gave up like 800 yards as a defensive back, but this dude is the number one corner in the league. Why? Because he got 10 interceptions. They don't care how he got it. It could be just like DeMonte Casey, where he getting tip balls and like I saw a couple of times, even during the Falcon game, where he got a tip ball interception and ball just fall right in his hand. So he a good corner? He's a good play. He's a playmaker. But to say he's a good corner, Diggs is not a good corner. Dude sucks. All right, I'm just gonna be real. He sucks. The dude, he's an opportunist. That's what he is, and that does have a place in the NFL. But as far as a good corner, I can name at least 9 other corners that's better than him, just on a corner, level skill set. He's not even near the top.
Yeah, because I was about to say, out of those 10 interceptions, I do kind of remember about 5 of them being off of tips and drops.
Mm-hmm.
But would you say he's more so opportunistic than anything, though? I think what
absolutely.
It sounds like is Diggs is more opportunistic.
See, he is, and like I said, that has a place in the NFL. Like that does have that's a skill in itself. But to say he's an elite corner is way too far. It's way too far. You can't give up almost 1,000 yards as a corner, and the season ain't even damn over with. The dude gave up almost 800 yards. Okay, total. That means when whoever goes up against him, they typically have a big game, and he's giving up that much. No, that's not a great corner, but he does have qualities that makes him, a valuable piece on a defense.
Yeah, because them double moves he be getting
killing
burnt on them double moves, boy. I'm telling you, boy. They hit him with that hitch and go one time. That whoop whoop. That dude look like
right. So he has qualities, but he's one of those guys that you have to hide on your defense. And I'll say Dan Quinn does a good job of hiding him on defense because.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
I got a question. I'm glad you said that.
I ran right into that one.
I'm glad you said that. So with the hype around Michael Parsons going on, do you think Diggs' interceptions are a product of Michael Parsons and that pass rush?
Absolutely, without question. I don't think it's even a doubt.
So if he would have had our pass rush, you're basically saying he wouldn't get those type of numbers.
No, I honestly think he'll maybe have 4 or 5 interceptions. And like I said, we've seen Bleedy Ray Wilson. We literally saw Bleedy have like 3-4 interceptions last year with limited time.
Right.
Opportunistic. That's what we're talking about. You gotta have opportunistic DBs. They do have a place on your defense, but when you talk about him being an elite corner, that's way too far. He's not even a very good corner. Diggs is he's a good above average corner with elite play making skill set. And like I said, that in itself is valuable. But when you talk about complete corners, he's not a complete corner. It's not even close.
Okay.
I know I ruffled a lot of people feelings with that.
Yeah.
I know
because I know with the fans, I think they play a percentage in the votes as well. And I know coaches play. But the thing about it is, I think what it is they're looking at AJ Terrell like this kind of being like a fluke year for him because nobody's really trying him like that. But which is crazy as hell because him and Trevon Diggs, this is their second year in the league. They try Diggs every game. Every game I see Diggs every game. That's how you get them opportunities to get those interceptions because the quarterback has to throw the ball your way.
Mm-hmm. Now, you gotta throw it your way. That tells you everything right there.
Now, AJ Terrell right now, looking at what he has right now, looks like he has 2 interceptions going into this season. Let me make sure. Y'all do realize if AJ Terrell would have actually played a couple passes the way that you would want him to, he'd have at least 6 interceptions this year. At least 6, 7. At least one, like I said, at the rate that it was looking like, he was almost gonna have, just like this, he was gonna have an interception a game. But the thing with AJ Terrell is he more so is like to knock the ball down. That's his thing. Like you could be like you could be opportunistic to get the interceptions when it's there. But like I said, if he actually tried, he would have at least 5, 6 interceptions this season.
Yeah, easy. But he's that's what they teach you when you playing. They actually don't teach you. They want you to knock the ball down. If you know you can get there, then you have the freedom. For one, the coach, what they want you to do is deny the catch at all costs. So they're going to teach you to knock the ball down. They teach you to knock the ball down if you can catch it, but like you have to gain their confidence in order to like take a chance on catching the ball. You got to gain that confidence. So if you one of those guys that just say a Deion Sanders, all right, what Deion did was technically is they technically don't want you as a defensive back to like step in front of a guy and intercept the ball. It sounds crazy. They actually teach you to knock the ball down, stay on this hip, stay on the inside, outside hip, help out your safety by staying in a position. Like these are the things they teach. They teach you the basics. But if you have a knack for getting the ball and jumping routes and seeing routes, then you gain the confidence. Say, all right, I trust you enough to jump a route and go for the pick rather than actually knocking the ball down. So you got to gain the confidence from your DC to actually to get to that level.
Right. And like I said, it's just one of those things where he's just gonna have more respect. Like you said, Diggs playing for the Cowboys play a big part in that now because he got more eyes on. Like I said, AJ Terrell, like I said, he's like he just gonna have to continue playing the way he's playing right now because, like I said, he's not in exactly a popular market right now. And then this is where Mike kind of says that this is where kind of like the Falcon media and fans, how we all kind of play a part in that. We don't do enough to really. Basically, right now, the way that Atlanta media and the Falcons treat the Falcons, they treat the Falcons like women treat the WNBA.
Yep.
I'm just gonna be honest with you on that.
That's real. That's real. Y'all say y'all love and y'all say y'all want respect, but y'all didn't even go to the WNBA game. How you gonna ask for how you gonna ask for respect and you ain't even going to the WNBA games, but you want respect from men? No, they're not going to take you seriously if you don't even go to the games. A lot of women they I love basketball. No, you love men's basketball. You don't love basketball. Because I'll tell you right now, I'll watch the WNBA game before I watch an NBA game. That's just me. I cannot. That's a whole another story right there.
We're gonna say that for another time. Another
story. But that look, I'm a basketball purist, and I just don't like a lot of stuff that go in the NBA today. So I'll just keep it at that.
Right. All right, man. So yeah, that's actually a good conversation on AJ Terrell. Like I said, definitely we like even with the Pro Bowl thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. And like I said, even though Kyle Pitts did get drafted, get selected to the Pro Bowl, and like I said, he's the first tight end in 20 years first rookie tight end to get selected to the Pro Bowl in the last 20 years. Like you said, at the end of the day, when we actually really look at these Pro Bowls, do we really even care anymore?
Right.
really what well, I'm gonna tell you the real purpose of the Pro Bowl is to add an extra incentive to these guys to getting paid. That's really what the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. They
That's
actually
really
had an
what
article on that. They actually had an article on like what these guys take, because what the agents will do, they'll try to use their Pro Bowl in order to get like extra money and whatnot. And like some GMs, they was like, nah, we don't really want to use that. So like again, that's just leverage. The Pro Bowl is just leverage on how guys are getting paid. And like if you give AJ Terrell a Pro Bowl in his first four or 5 years, you're gonna have to pay him a lot of money after that 5th year is up. And that's why a lot of, again, that goes into actually teams promoting the way promoting their players the way they do. But the Falcons, we do a wonderful job of promoting our players. I mean, you look at Mike Davis. Like, do you think he would have gotten that recognition of the Falcons wasn't really pushing him the way as far as the Walter Payton Man of the Year award? Like, that man was barely averaging 2.2 yards a damn carry.
Right.
But they were promoting him like he was a superstar.
Exactly.
They were promoting him like he was a superstar.
Exactly. But let's go ahead and get into a few of these comments before we go ahead and close it out with the final segment of the day. Let's see. Like I said, y'all go ahead and I want everybody to kind of let us know about the snub. Do you feel like that Terrell's not getting any respect? Do you feel like he needs to do it on a more consistent basis, like the next couple years? What do y'all think? So Mills here said Diggs be trying to jump routes for picks and that get him burnt every time. I'm pretty sure his brother be killing his head. And you know what? That kind of reminds. Hey, look, I'm about to say, do you know who that reminds y'all of? You know who that reminds me of? There's a guy who like to talk a lot of trash. His name is Marcus Peters.
Woo, boy. Yeah, that dude would jump everything and anything.
He basically got the Marcus Peters damn mindset. He had them 4 games in a row where he was getting interceptions. Boy, that's all he want. Now he like, shit, I'm finna get me an interception. You're like, shit, he finna run that curl. Boom, ankle gone. Shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I said, man. And then here's a question I'm gonna ask y'all too. I'm gonna ask y'all a question too. And this is, we're gonna deal with corners because this is okay. Would you rather have a corner who has 8+ interceptions then gave up maybe 4 touchdowns and over 800 yards, or a corner that's giving up maybe 300 yards, 3 or less picks, no touchdowns? Put your answers in the comment section. Do you want the 800 yards and 10 picks or the 300 yards and 3 picks? Let's see.
That's easy for me.
That's easy for me, boy. If nobody throwing it your way, shit, that means you can build on that and get somebody on the other side that they ain't gonna want to throw to. And especially this one right here. Cordell Patterson was a snub because he has the numbers. Problem is, wrong team, wrong market. But he was like first as a return guy, which is kind of weird because he hasn't returned kicks since like week 4. He ain't returned shit since like week 2. I guess they just put him in there because they needed to put him in there. They're like, shit, we don't want to put him in as a running back nor a wide receiver. Just put him as a returner so he can
return. Like that's a disrespect, boy. That's so disrespectful, boy.
Exactly. Let's see what else other comments. Marquise here said the players and coaches are 2/3 of the Pro Bowl voting. They're the ones that kept them out. They should know better. Hey, like I said, this is like I said, even though with that, at the end of the day, it just comes down to the media market of the team. It comes to the player, like I said, the players and coaches, they want, like you said, when you don't have that's just like saying a guy that has, like, I'm gonna use the example like Vic Beasley. Vic Beasley had the 15-yard sack season. Everybody was ready to crown him as one of the next elite pass rushers. What happened? And this is where coaching comes in too. Dan Quinn tried to use him as a defensive end instead of a spot rusher, which he should have been the whole time. Now you put him as a full-time 4-3 defensive end when he's only 235 pounds. Now the consistency is not there. So they probably like knowing the coaches and the player, they probably looking for more of the consistency because, yeah, they're not really give up a lot of yardage, it still hasn't, I think, maybe gave up one touchdown. But I think the coach is more so looking like, I want to see if he can do it again next year. But that's the same thing you could say. That's the same thing you could say about Trevon Diggs. Can he give you those multiple interceptions next season? And if he don't, is he a one-hit wonder? We didn't have plenty of those. Y'all remember? We didn't have plenty of them. Woo! Nnamdi Asomugha was supposed to be one of the best corners in the league, boy. He went to Philadelphia, boy. That dude was out the league in 2 years. Man, who else was some who else was some bust corners after a breakout season? We might do a video on that. We might do that as a question. That's very interesting. But I'm ready to look that up. Let me see. Millie Mills here said, I wasn't sold on AJ when we drafted him because of what Chase did to him. The Chase is special, obviously, and AJ made me a believer in that. I'm gonna tell y'all something about this in college football. If you in the national title game, you're going against the best players. Like I said, shit happens. Hey, look. Would you rather? Hey, look. I'm about to say now, if this was a case where he was getting beat by me playing on LSU, and I can't run with that. See, now you got
something to be worried about.
Like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. He gave up 160 yards receiving to K Styles. What the hell? I saw K Styles run that route. He was slow as shit. See, now that's what you worry about. Like I said, when Jamar Chase was at LSU his sophomore year, he was already one of the better wide receivers in the nation. So, hey, you rather get beat by one of the best instead of one of the worst.
Yeah, that's where the challenge come in. That's where the challenges come in, getting better.
Now, AJ
playing against the best.
Exactly. Now, if AJ Terrell was getting beat like that against Georgia Tech, then y'all definitely be having a problem. Like, really, nigga? Y'all drafted him?
You think they barely get the ball?
Exactly. Marquis said KZ is a one-hit. Oh God, don't remind me. Oh my, man, we might need to do a segment on one-hit wonder football players because I am intrigued because Peyton Hill was one of the biggest one-hit wonders I've ever heard of. I've ever seen. So I'm intrigued by that. We need to do that. But let's go ahead and get to the final one. The 6th man, bird word of the week. And for a lot of people that might not know what this is, this actually used to be a video series I did on Atlanta Falcon Nation, which was the bird word of the week, which is I find a word that corresponds to the upcoming game. Like I said, y'all let me know if y'all like that type of concept to end the show. Like I said, you put some red and black, you put some thumbs up if you like this, but you do it right after I say it. So my word of the week for this game is going to be control. I know you probably wonder, K-Styles, why do you say control? There's many different things, many different concepts that we have to control. We have to take control of ourselves, offensively and defensively, and be on our game. We have to take control of momentum, situations. Like I said, we have to be on our game. Like that's what we have to control ourselves. The Falcons have to control themselves. They can't give up the stupid penalty. This kind of leads back to what I said at the beginning. You gotta take care of the red zone opportunities. You gotta limit turnovers. You gotta catch the ball. You gotta make the tackles. You gotta finish plays. This is what we talking about with control, because at the end of the day, you can only control what you can do. And if you know that your shit is on the line, you ain't relying on nobody else. You ain't relying on nobody else to make mistakes. You make them make the mistakes, and you capitalize on them. So,
without question.
So, what you think about that, Mike?
Yeah, I like control. But kind of piggyback off what you were saying, God can take control of your opportunities first and foremost. You can't be getting penalties. That's been a massive killer for the Falcons. Penalties at the wrong freaking time, and against, it really doesn't matter, any NFL team. If you don't take advantage of those opportunities and take control of those opportunities, guess what? You got a lot of time. You're gonna keep teams around like Detroit. They're gonna start gaining confidence throughout the game. That momentum, we already know how momentum is, but you gotta control the momentum of the game to put teams away like Detroit. So control, I like that.
Okay, yeah, man, because and that's kind of been a Falcons' problem all season too, as well. Not just this game, but it's been it's always, like I said, it's always those plays that go wrong at the wrong time, but it always seems like we get the penalties at the wrong time as well. So that's why when Dre was talking about the other day about having controlled chaos and having like controlled insanity on this team, that all boils down to it. Like I said, that's where you want them headhunters on the team, but you want the headhunters. You want the goon, and like Mike said, you want the goons on the squad. You want the goon squad, but you want the goon squad that is controlled. You don't want to be like the LA, the Las Vegas Raiders leading the league in penalties damn near every year. You don't want to be like that. You want to have a control. You just want to be in control of the situation. You don't want to be. The Falcons right now have to control their situation, because you're relying on a lot of, if you talking about Falcons talking about playoffs, they're relying on a whole bunch of different factors in order for that to happen. So don't worry about those. Don't worry about those. You take care of what you take care of. You take care of your stuff. And like I said, that's my bird word for the week. Like I said, I got a few thumbs up. Like I said, y'all let me know. Did y'all like that? How do y'all feel about that being a word for this game? Do y'all feel like control is a good word to use, or y'all have another idea? But like I said, this is K-Styles bird word of the week. We got Smitty Sports Machine here in the building. Shout out to Smitty over here. What it do, homie?
What it do?
What? Well, hey, how John Weatherspoon used to do? Go. But yeah, man. yeah, so like I said, that we're gonna go ahead and wind the show down for the night. We definitely appreciate y'all coming on with the 6-man combo. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all share this, like, comment, subscribe to 6-man K Styles, and get me on that road to 1,000. I got 1,000. I am 458 away. Help a brother out.
It's been interesting. I'll say that it's been an interesting road to that.
Right.
We're gonna continue to go though. That's for sure.
Exactly. You hit the subscribe button. It's free. The subscribe button is free. Y'all watching.
And like I said, let us know which style of videos that you prefer for us. So we won't be wasting a lot of your time and wasting a lot of our time. Let us know the styles of video, all right? Whether it's from K Styles himself or Man Mike himself. Let us know the style of video, the type of videos you prefer for us to do for you. Because what we may like to do may not be something that's entertaining to y'all. So we always want to serve you guys and not waste our damn time experimenting on shit we know ain't we don't know
exactly.
Going nowhere. So y'all gotta help us out. Let us know what video, the type of videos y'all like us to do.
Exactly, definitely. Hold on, let me see something right quick. Say the Titans can't run. Hey Mike, hey. Oh, cause the 49ers and the Titans playing right now.
Spaghetti.
But you got any final words you want to say before I get one final thing out the way? Or was that it?
That's pretty much it, man. Fans, we got to do a better job and not all these excuses. Look, if we praise our players and make sure that people know that we love our players, then they'll be getting more responses from players and the coaches and the players who vote. But most importantly, the guys, the fans, they will know. All right, why the fans keep talking about AJ? Like, who is this AJ cat? And they start looking into him. It's like, okay, I see. And then they start to get the players and the coaches. They start getting their eyes. So if we're not doing our job as fans and supporting our players, then how the hell do you expect them to make a Pro Bowl? Y'all ain't doing your job as a fan to make sure that they're seen. Because I can tell you right now, there's a lot of artists out here. Snow the product. Y'all probably don't even know who Snow is, but that's a whole nother. But nobody, like, she gets a lot of respect from her people, and she worked with a lot of big time artists because her people, the people who supported her, kept making noise about them. That's how Eminem got started. A lot of people in Detroit was like, nah, M is our representative for this whole city. So if we're not doing that as Falcons fans, like, who the hell is this AJ? Really get behind AJ like we did. Ronald, not Ronald Acuna, but yeah, it was Ronald Acuna. Everybody was like, who the hell is this Ronald Acuna cat? Guess what? Everybody in the whole damn in Major League Baseball was like, oh, this kid, but we got behind him. So we got to get behind these damn players. Falcons fans, get behind the players. That's it.
And like I said, Matt Ryan is not the only goddamn player on the team. That's the main thing we try to say. He ain't the only player on the team. You got some good players on here. But at the end of the day, the team success, keyword is team. And hold on, I gotta hit this one right here. Hold on, we're gonna close out with this one. Said the Julio,
Mhm.
man, them Tennessee fans eating Julio's ass up alive right now.
Oh man,
God. And the bad thing is they winning without him. That's why these fans mad as hell about it. They literally are winning games without Julio Jones, and they invested in him. That's just one of those cases where,
that's all I'll say.
well, like I said, Falcons may dodge the bullet on this one, especially got that contract off the books. I mean, pretty much. So, no 60 catches. He might not even get it. Shoot, at this rate, that man might not even. Hold on. Let's look something up right quick. Hold on. Julio Jones. Let me see. Julio Jones. Let's see. They got him at football wide receiver. No. At this rate, he might barely get 30 catches at this rate. He got 25 catches this year.
Jesus. How monster Jesus.
Right. Like I said, his average per catch is good at almost 15, but you think 25 catches for 369.
25. Wow. Man, backup tight end get more catches than that shit.
Boy.
Wow.
But the thing about Julio Jones, a lot of people don't realize is that fucking Julio Jones been having injury problems since Alabama.
Since he got in the league. He came in the league with injuries.
He came in the league with a busted foot. So them injuries were tending to take a toll on him from the jump. They really started taking a toll after 2016.
Uh-huh.
So what more can we say about that, man? Like, hold on. I'm gonna save that for later. We're gonna save that one for later. You see this question, Mike? We're gonna save this question for later. For another time. Or do you want to answer this one? Hold on, I'll answer it right here. If we'd have kept Julio, could we have kept Julio if we restructured his contract? Julio didn't want to be here. It don't even matter if you restructured his contract or not. He didn't want to be here. What do you do when folk don't want to be here? I'm gonna do like one of his favorite people in the whole wide world. If what you do with people that don't want to be here, you be like, bitch, that way.
He didn't want to be here, so like I don't care about restructuring his contract.
Right.
He did not want to be here. He deliberately was doing everything not to even be up at practice, training camp, nothing. He didn't want to be here.
Right. So, hey. Yeah, like I said, just every time you see Julio Jones, every time I see Julio Jones, I'll be like, bitch, that way. That's all I'm gonna do right there. What Martin say on the like, get the stepping.
Get the stepping.
You know what I say? Get out. Get out.
Get out.
Get the stepping. Be like, look, be like Uncle Phil from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Be like, oh, Julio, you say you want it out? Ah! So it out on the wall. He said, now he throws an interception. Man, everybody, like I said, NFL is week to week. We got to realize NFL is week to week. Anybody. And y'all better tune in for Friday Night Madness tomorrow, because we got something interesting we're going to be talking about. If you ain't seen one of Mad Mike's latest videos, it's going to be the subject of talking. Oh, and while I'm doing that, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check out this video I just put out. Thoughts on Jordan Davis' big ass.
Yeah.
I think y'all definitely going to like that. like I said, that's why I've been kind of getting into, kind of start doing a little bit of early scouting, regardless around we still in the damn season.
Mm-hmm.
But because my next one I'm gonna do, you might like this one from the conversation we had earlier this week, and I've been begged long for this one. A.T. Perry is gonna be the next one. A.T. Perry. A.T. Perry is gonna be my next one. I know I said I was gonna do this one for a while. I never got a chance to do it because I forgot the first name. I was typing in the wrong stuff. So A.T. Perry is gonna be my next one. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check out your boy 6-Man K Styles on the Jordan Davis side of the game.
Stizzle.
And we got the NFL comparisons to go with it. So as we say here at AFN, we ain't here to play. We here to stay.
Yep.
You ain't gotta go home.
But they gotta get the hell up out of here.
Wait a minute. My mouse is messing up. I'm about to say Julio the Jackman. He got mad.